everyone, it's Sunday, November 24th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. In the United States market, once again, prices were steady. And this has been the case for about 4 months or more now, so it has been a longer run of steady prices. Most buyers and sellers said that this week was not as active as the week before, and some even said that it was quite poor. Next week will likely not be a stellar week of business either, since the U.S. celebrates Thanksgiving on Thursday, and most people tend to take Friday off as well. With regard to sales of regular weight heavy Texas steers, there weren't many, but those that were reported were steady at $28 on 64, 66 pound averages. Cows had been seeing some added interest in recent weeks, and there were a few changes this week, so you'll want to take a look at the report and see what those were. U.S. slaughter was again higher at 662,000, and in fact, we haven't seen slaughter quite that high since the end of June. Combined export sales for the week ending November 14th were just 533,900, and shipments were 588,800, a figure that many were again disappointed with this week. In our observations, we take a look at the extended run of steady prices and what people are saying about the likelihood of that continuing. Moving over to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says that nothing has really changed with regard to the reference price for the 36-plus English ox. Sellers are still getting 75 cents per kilo, but some are also still earning the 5 cents more for the better lots. With regard to cows, in Europe, Andrea says that nothing has changed with this selection, but that there is pessimism, and he details more about why that is. In the bull sector, he says that demand is modest and certain origins have a market, but that prices are still stable for these hides overall as well. In his analysis for the week, Andrea looks at what's selling and what's not selling, along with the reasons why tanners in Italy have a pessimistic outlook. He also goes on to lay out the scenario for the remainder of 2019. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports from Brazil that rawhide prices are hanging on to their steady levels, with fresh hides holding at 59 cents in reals, which is 14 U.S. cents. TR1 was steady at 48 U.S. cents per square foot, but all is not smooth sailing between buyers and sellers. In other news from Brazil, we have stories on the country's record beef exports and the Zero Growl footwear fair, among other things. From elsewhere in Latin America, we have items on Argentina's footwear union looking to the new president, who takes office December 10th, to help the sector. Colombia is seeing protests, which led it to close its borders, but we have news on how the footwear sector is looking to reduce the VAT tax to help it. Also, there are items on Mexico's increased imports from Brazil, as well as the fact that Peru imports 42% of its footwear. Finally, we have an item on the sharp drop in Uruguay's leather exports. That's all we have for today, so until next week, good night from HideNet.